This isn't an article about Johnny Depp, but let's be honest, it kind of is. Because Captain Jack Sparrow, with his unpredictable swagger and refusal to play by the rules, is the perfect metaphor for how we, as artists, should operate. We all love a pirate, not for their lawlessness, but for their audacity, their refusal to accept the status quo, their charm, their chaos, their change-making spirit. And that's exactly what this is about. Being more pirate in your creative life, especially as an actor. Pirates were agents of change, not chaos. They didn't just make trouble, they made good trouble. They didn't just break rules, they rewrote them. And that's what great actors and creatives have always done. Steve Jobs once said, "It's better to be a pirate than to join the Navy." Why? Because pirates operated from the edges. They were unofficial, unsanctioned, and totally unforgettable. Just like Banksy, whose rebellious art lit a fire under the art world, or Johnny Cupcakes, who tricked people into walking into a bakery that only sold t-shirts and ended up creating a global movement. The point? Pirates don't wait for permission, they surprise us. In an age where we've seen every plot twist and heard every cliché monologue, the power lies in surprise. Pirates would study patterns, wait for the right moment, and then strike. Sometimes they'd even release prisoners just to mess with people's heads. Why? Because surprise hijacks the brain. It makes us pay attention. That's the energy we need. What if your audition opened in silence? What if your showreel wasn't a montage but a short film? What if your headshot was upside down? As actors, that's our job too. Send the email that doesn't sound like everyone else's. Show up to the audition with a bold new take. Let your headshot whisper a secret instead of scream, "Pick me!" That's what Joaquin Phoenix does every single time. He goes off script, gives speeches about cows, drops silence in a world obsessed with noise. That's what Tilda Swinton does by becoming a shapeshifter who doesn't play the fame game. She plays her game. They don't follow, they swerve. Be like them. Be remembered. Pirates are comfortable being uncomfortable. Being a pirate means facing fear on the daily. Storms, mutiny, danger, but they leaned into it. To be a pirate, you need guts. You need to be okay with not being liked. To be misunderstood. To stand out when the world wants you to fit in. Frances McDormand doesn't care about glam, doesn't care about followers. She wins Oscars in hiking boots and then talks about systemic injustice from the stage. Total pirate. Or Adam Driver, left the military to become an actor. Now he crashes theatre classes to talk shop with students, avoids red carpets and acts from his soul, not his schedule. All of them rebelled against the mould. All of them got comfortable being uncomfortable. Pitch the mad project. Write that wild scene. Send that gutsy email to the casting director. Yes, it'll feel weird. Yes, it'll feel uncomfortable. But that's a sign you're alive, doing something that might actually matter. Pirates told stories, great ones. Pirates were early masters of branding. Skull and Crossbones wasn't just a flag, it was a message. Here comes disruption! Same goes for Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who took a one-woman show and turned it into Fleabag, raw, rule-breaking and ridiculously brilliant. Or Sacha Baron Cohen, whose characters like Borat and Ali G didn't just entertain, they exposed, provoked and turned interviews into high-stakes theatre. Or Michaela Coel, who told her story on her terms with I May Destroy You, flipping the script on trauma, agency and artistic control. These artists don't just perform, they ignite conversations. They use storytelling to shake the system, to disturb the comfortable and comfort the disturbed. And that, my fellow pirate, is your job too. Pirates believed in community and fairness. Pirates didn't just steal, They shared. They split the treasure, voted on decisions, and believed in fairness. Every person had a say. Every person mattered. Actors today need the same mindset. Don't aim to go viral, aim to get connected. Why are we still trying to go solo in this industry? Find your crew, collaborate, shoot sketches, build web series, experiment, fail together, laugh louder. Don't aim for big, aim for connected. That's where the power lies. Find your crew, build your ship, set sail. And the final rally cry? We can't keep doing things the way we always have. The industry won't shift unless we shift first. So, write that weird monologue, film that sketch, send that bold message. Be a pirate, a gentle rebel, a disruptor with heart. And here's the truth. The industry is full of rules, gatekeepers, and you shoulds. Pirates didn't care for that. They changed their world, and by doing so, they changed ours. Because art is the original rebellion, and the world doesn't need more polished performers. It needs bold ones. It needs pirates. So stop waiting, start creating, be daring, be different. Now go on, be more pirate, matey. Ahar!
Acting rebels, if you're serious about leveling up your acting career, don't just watch, act, and hit the subscribe and join the movement. Also, click the link below to jump into our Acting Rebel School community. It's packed with incredible benefits, exclusive content, amazing interviews, live Zoom chats, and accountability groups. And don't forget, there's a supportive network there to help you. It's fun, it's free, and it's where your next big role awaits. Let's get cracking.